I try to convince people to slow down AI. It's too late.
I think the danger of AI is much greater than the danger of nuclear warheads by a lot. Mark my words, AI is far more dangerous than nukes.
I try to convince people to slow down AI, to regulate AI. This was futile. I tried for years.
The biggest issue I see with so-called AI experts is that they think they know more than they do. And they think they're smarter than they actually are. This tends to plague smart people. They define themselves by their intelligence, and they don't like the idea that a machine could be way smarter than them, so they discount the idea, which is fundamentally flawed. That's the wishful thinking situation. I'm really very close to the cutting edge in AI, and it scares the hell out of me. It's capable of vastly more than almost anyone knows, and the rate of improvement is exponential.
It feels like we are the biological bootloader for AI, effectively. We are building it. And then we're building progressively greater intelligence. And the percentage of intelligence that is not human is increasing. And eventually, we will represent a very small percentage of intelligence. It's going to come faster than anyone appreciates. I think it's with each passing year, the sophistication of computer intelligence is growing dramatically. I mean, I really think we're on an exponential improvement path of artificial intelligence. And the number of smart humans that are developing AI is also increasing dramatically. I mean, if you look at like the attendance at the AI conferences, they're doubling every year. They're getting full. I have a sort of a young cousin of mine who's graduating from Berkeley in computer science and physics, and I asked him, like, well, how many of the smart students are studying AI in computer science? And the answer is all of them.
All right, people, how are you and how are you doing? I'm back, and this time I want to tackle the very topic that I told you about way back in the intro and in one of the reels, that I will be tackling this topic: AI job killer. We have seen the generation of AI that is coming up so quick and so fast. And I did say in one reel that you need to either work or chase AI, use AI tools that are available right now to remain in the fight so that you don't remain broke. Because indeed you will be broke, because many jobs are being taken over by AI. What will you do to survive? Here is the thing. My channel, I'm not only here like pursue one audience. I am here to give information to any human being, whether you are religious or not. I know some just want religious stuff, others do not want religious topics. But now, whatever is going to happen in the coming few years because of AI, whether you are religious or not, you will be affected the same way. So you need this kind of information to make you realize what's coming for you and what can you do to secure yourself to have a life, because it's gonna be bad. In my next video, doubling down on the same topic on AI, it will be a religious one. This one will not go into religion, but the next one will go into religion, where many Christians think AI is the mark of the beast. If you've never read about or don't know about the mark of the beast, well, I have videos on that on my channel. You can just go listen to them and you will get the idea. Now, going back to the topic, this issue of AI has become so sensitive that religious people think it's the mark of the beast, and they will unfollow or unfriend you even on social media. I'll give an example. On my channel, when I started posting and teaching people on how to remain in the fight and never lose their job to AI, I started making those videos. You will see them, you can find them. I had about 6 to 8 believers, then unfollowed me. So what do you call that? People do not understand what's going on. Let's look at the pandemic that was before. They called the pandemic the mark of the beast. I'm talking about the jab. And then we also look at the US presidents. Each president that came in power, each one was said to be the beast. I mean, people, you cannot continue doing this to yourselves. And they are busy consuming such topics on YouTube that are just there to make a bit of back. That is the greenback, if you still don't understand, to make some money. Do you see that? So everyone's just busy gobbling all these topics that are just pointing, oh, this is the mark of the beast. Oh, this is the Antichrist. People are viewing those such videos in millions. But videos like this that are trying to just educate you in the real facts of what's going on, what do? You don't like it, or you will unfollow the person. I have seen also channels that have low following, but they have good content. And I've seen channels that have a lot of following and they have a lot of dangerous information that is not good to be consumed. So now it's up to you. I'll do my part. It's up to you. Whether you are religious or not, AI is literally coming for you. As you can see from this page that I've just opened, look at jobs that are getting lost. In my videos, I tried on AI, I tried to say, let me teach you how you can try to remain afloat. For example, people in the industry of photography, videography, arts, all that, I mean, those jobs are already on the line. It's more like there is no way they can save their work. Because even artists are complaining because their work has been stolen. And indeed, it has been stolen. Because you will just use someone's name and the AI will copy the type of work that person does and create in a version of AI. So already artists who take, say, weeks just doing a painting, a drawing, they put that painting as a digital product online to market to people that want to buy that art. AI companies grab that, feed it to the AI, put the name, and the AI creates in the range or close to the art style of that artist. Do you see that? So we are talking about artists getting cleared because AI now will take over that. Why would you go and pay 10 million for a painting that AI can do even close or even better? Do you see that? Because that's where it will come close to. You can print AI art. I have taught how you can enhance the images and have them printed. You can create a business from that so that you remain afloat. AI, yes, it will improve work for many, but in the long run, it's literally going to take away jobs, many jobs, especially digital industry. Everyone is in trouble. I am in trouble. I am in the digital photography, videography, graphics design. That's the kind of work that I do. AI is able to do that already. It's just that it's not yet there in some parts. For example, parts of videography, it's not yet there. We don't have yet like AI taking video of a wedding or let's say a conference, all that. Do you see that? But it will be possible in future, because let me show you this clip. For AI to take over a job of a cameraman, that drone has to be connected to the AI. For example, ChatGPT. People will start doing that because it only takes one person to train train ChatGPT how to fly a drone, how to track a certain person. For example, wedding. The person can train the ChatGPT and say, track these two faces. This is the bride and this is the groom. Focus on these two people. And the AI will control the drone to do exactly just that. Then the person can put more drones and say, okay, this drone focus on the audience. This just take the aerial view. Do you see that? So that it will now mean, all right, my job is gone. So at least for now, some of us will still remain hanging in this industry. But it won't be long until that happens, that description. Do you see that? People are making businesses on this AI issue. And you are there, you don't want to listen to anything that has to do with AI. Any person that is talking about AI, you unfollow them, you unfriend them on social media. What it's doing, it's just causing you to be ignorant of what's going on in the world. Don't think by staying away from something, then it means that's when you are protected. That's when it will get worse, because the first thing that will go, it's your job, because you were not wise to understand and know what's going on in the world. So now what I'm talking about right here is you need to know the types of jobs that are in danger. Is your job in danger? Many of the jobs are already in danger. Secretarial jobs, call center jobs, name them, a lot of them. Do you see that? So you need to know what's going on. Yes, as I will discuss in the second video, more like a part 2 of this, that one, I will call it is AI, the mark of the beast. We'll talk about that because many, they are just calling this as the mark of the beast, but we are not yet there, because if you read about the mark of the beast, right now there is literally no mark of the beast. Yes, some are calling these chips implants that are being taken by people as the mark of the beast. Listen, we'll talk about that. But what I can tell you now is there is no mark of the beast right now. Why? Go and read the scripture. Who introduced the mark of the beast? So without the beast, how can you say this is the mark of the beast if there is no beast? So now let's just go into this. Let me show you how people are making businesses. Let me show you. There's this platform. Ooh. So this platform has job listings. As you can see, some of the jobs are still in demand, like the designing, the very things that the AI can do. People are still being called storyboard artists, all that. But AI can do all these. But here is the thing. Why would someone want a person to do that? Listen, most of these things that I've realized is that most of the companies, they may just need maybe one person. For many companies, they would have had probably 5 people, 4 people doing one job, because that job would have been too much for one person. So what do? They had to hire more people. Do you see that? So this is the very thing. So right here, and for example, why, like I said, why would you want someone to do all these things that the AI can do? You need someone to control and bring out the very thing you are looking for, because it's about prompting either by text or image to get the result of what you want. Now we're talking about some people, they are not yet good with technology, to understand technology like this. For example, your grandmother, your grandfather, let me say in that era way back, they didn't have this kind of technology. But now young people understand this technology better than those probably in the 60s going upwards, even in the 50s. Do you see that? So all these jobs, they will be needed. Now it will just start happening as, okay, you have AI to help you. You don't need 5 people to help you achieve this. AI will help you. Just use it to enhance your work. And exactly that's what's going to happen in most of these areas. You just need one person to control the input and output from AI. Do you see that? So as many jobs will be lost, many more will be created. So this is what I'm talking about. Do you see that? So this is it in a visual way of exactly what they need. These things can be done. Probably all these images are AI generated. Way back, let's say 2015, and going way back in history, all this was done by drawing by hand. But now, by a simple prompt, you are done. You see that? So on this platform, some they have put their own stores and they are selling products. They are selling AI generated images. People are making money. And you are right there saying, oh, I can't involve myself in. My dear, continue. Because when that job is taken, what else will you do? Are you going to just sit there and be looking at your children and saying, well, the AI took my job, so I can't do anything? When you have a computer that you can just go generate an image or something, sell it, open a store and begin to do your work. Do you see that? And look at this. Look at this other thing. Let me show you right here. This is the textile industry. Do you see that? People are creating textile with AI and selling to companies. That is a new job created after losing probably another. Let me show you more. Look at these fabric, or rather garments. Floral garments, right? Do you see that? Floral garments. Almost every woman is enjoying wearing a floral garment. Do you see that? You see that? You keep going. Let's go. Do you see that? Floral garments. Now, people are creating fabric. Others are even, let me say, fashion designers. Their work has become easier because of AI. Right now, they can just, with a prompt, they generate the type of different types of fashion. Look at this fabric. Simple floral design. Simple floral design. A floral design that you can just prompt, go to an AI platform and make a prompt. Let me show you an example right here. Look at this design. I can copy this prompt because it has the word floral fabric. The AI will understand something. So let's grab that. Don't worry, we are not stealing this person's art. You will see from the final product that it won't be even close to this. Or you can do something to make it different. Yes. And then generate. Do you see that? Is it close to this? No. Do you see that? But let's increase the number of images. Okay, 4 images. Let's go again. You will see that it will give us different designs. So from those designs, you will choose what can I use? Do you see that? It's different. You can probably, let me show you, for example, just delete that. Maybe get rid of this word. Let's get rid of some of these words. Right? What we are doing is we are getting a different kind of look just by doing that. Let's reduce the number of images. Let's go. See what I'm talking about? Do you see that? Right there. You have something to keep you afloat. Your job was taken away. And there you are, you create these designs, these types of fabrics. You go to a company that can create or print out this fabric. You can sell it, or you can find someone who is in the fashion industry and create fabric for you. You see that? And look at these other images. All these images. Okay, for example, this one. Someone can say, okay, swimsuits. All these. Do you see that? And there you are. You're going there to buy a swimsuit designed by someone who used AI. But you said, I don't want to do anything that has to do with AI. But you are putting on something that was done by AI. Let me say this. If you want to say you don't want to have anything to do with AI, this is what you have to do. You have to stop using social media, internet, smartphones. Why am I saying smartphones? You use Google to map your path for your destination. What is that? That is AI assistance. A time is coming, you will call a cab to come and pick you up. There will be no driver. That will be AI. It's happening right now. Now, like I said, let me show you what you need to use. My dear, you need to come back to this. Leave all the smartphones right now, and go back to this, if you be able to get your hands on one of these, because these are the only ones that won't have the AI technology. All these phones we have right now, these are phones, they track you. Okay, all these, like this one and this other one, they will be able to have the new technology. So not these, but these. These are the phones that you have to go back to. You see that? That's what you have to start using. If you are saying, no, I don't want to have anything to do with AI, my dear, go buy this, do away with your smartphone and start using that. Because these smartphones, they've got a lot of AI technology. Now, here is what's happening right now that you don't know and will soon be going on in future. A mobile phone, the smartphones that we are using right now. Let me find an image of our latest smartphone. Okay, here we are. Here are the smartphones that we have right now. Look at all these cameras, the functions, the smartphones they have right now. You don't realize that these things are as dangerous as the AI technology that has been introduced or unleashed on mankind. Why am I saying these things are dangerous? Watch one of my videos that is entitled Surveillance. The smartphone is able to track where you are, recognize your face, your voice, what you like, everything that you type, everything you ever type. Let's start from there. Every picture that you take, everything that you do, locations you visit. You visit sinister locations like nightclub and hide that you are doing that from your husband or your wife. Your smartphone knows it. Now here's the thing. Soon companies, say network providers, or even Google that has their own AI. Why do you think they won't just feed your mobile phone to the AI? You see that? And what happens? The AI knows who you are, knows what you're doing, every detail that you type on the phone, every search, the AI knows it. And you're saying you don't want anything to do with AI. What are you doing first of all on YouTube? Because the AI is looking at whatever you're doing. So such things I call, we can look at the word hypocrisy, what that word means. Many get offended, but they just don't understand the language and what is really meant. Because you cannot be on social media chatting with people, posting whatever you're posting, and thinking you're not using anything that has to do with AI. All these platforms, they have their own AI. We talk about Twitter, they have their own. That is Elon Musk. You will see a few more videos that I will do. Let's look at Facebook. Facebook, they are also working on their AI and it will be released to the public. So Google, they are also doing that. They've also started releasing to the public. Probably even Apple is coming. It's probably just silent. They'll just come more like a big bomber. Boom, here we are. They are silent. And then they just drop a bomb and say, here we are. You see that? So you cannot be in this generation of social media, internet, smartphones, and say well, I don't want anything to do with AI. Get rid of your smartphone, because that smartphone is more like the AI is listening to you. Let's put it this way. The extension of the AI is in your hand. You are literally holding the AI extension in your hands. The computer, same thing. You sit on the computer, you're typing, my dear, that's an AI. You are now communicating with a physical tool for the AI, because AI is software based, and it will now be given all these hardware like mobile phones, talk about computers, your laptop, all those things, my dear, they will be connected to the AI. So you are there seated on the PC watching YouTube videos. All this one is talking about AI. Unfollow, my dear. Start by unfollowing yourself, by shutting down that PC, that smartphone, and buy the old generation mobile phone. You see that? These are what you have to go for. Go ahead, buy it. No, this one, it has social media, so it will be in the latest. So this version is out. We have to go back to the other versions that I showed you before. Yeah, this is what you need to buy. But even this, you will still not be free from the AI. Why am I saying that? Network providers, they will also start using AI to organize their businesses, because the network provider provides you with the communication tools. So they will just introduce AI to do that. Because even these odd phones, network providers can still know your location. So you are not more like you are free. Network providers, they will know your location. So no matter the phone that you have, as long as it will have AI, network providers, like I said, they will have AI. The AI will still know, even if it cannot see you because your phone doesn't have a camera, but your phone does have a mouthpiece. It will listen to you. It will know your voice, how your voice sounds, copy it, so that anywhere you are, you can be anymore you are speaking, and they are looking for you. The AI will take over the surveillance cameras in the mall to find you. If there are no cameras, it will use anyone's mobile phone in the area or even in your pocket to switch on the mic and listen for the tone of your voice, rather the frequency of your voice, and know, all right, we got our person. This is the place where this person is, the location given to the police, they come snatch you up. You see that? So don't think that by not trying to see what AI is doing right now, you think you are doing a great thing. Yes, some they call, these are demons. My dear, we'll talk about that later. But right now, I am giving you how you can survive, because you need to know that most of the jobs they are going to get rid of. Like I said, look at all these. These are garments and fabrics that someone can do. Okay, you don't have the skills to create garments. You can create that fabric. That is the fabric design. From that, you take it to the manufacturer. They do everything, manufacture, the print, the kind of textile that you want, all that. You see that? So people, you need to wake up. When I teach on AI, how to survive, and I teach on AI videos, I'm showing you that AI is coming hot and it's coming for your job. What will you do? In the second video, I'll tell you why this is happening. And it's a must that you have to listen to that video. You see that? Now let's go. Let's look at the current situation. Do you see that? Website after website, jobs are getting replaced. This, it will just be a person going to deliver something in the hotel to residents. But look at this, a robot takes over. Let's look. You see that? We have AI lining up for the job agent. So companies will choose AI that cannot get sick, that will not demand A, B, C, and D, does not need leave this, or a human being that comes with demands and you have to pay them monthly. The AI, you buy that once, it's yours, and you save the rest of the money. It will be attractive to companies. That is why the AI is literally going to win, and it will take our jobs. You see that? People are beginning to talk. It's happening, and it's happening fast. Do you see that? These numbers they are saying, do you see the percentages? These percentages. It will be worse than this. Because if you look at AI videos and what AI is able to do, my dear, I can say it can do almost everything. I said almost. There are jobs that cannot be replaced because they need probably a large manpower. For example, let's talk about the construction industry. Do you see all this heavy work? You will not need an AI to do this. You will need manpower. How about the shipping industry? Same thing. Road construction, same thing. You need human beings on the ground overseeing the work. We could talk about mining, oil mining, operating all these rigs. See that? Or mining going underground, all that. These are industries that will not be replaced soon by a machine. So this is where you need to flee to get a job inside. That industry, you need manpower. Such industries, they'll be lucky. Those jobs will be kept. Yes, even those they will have a few robots to make things easier, but you still need human beings. You see that? Let me show you something. All right, look at how complex construction is. Do you see that? Now, I don't know how an AI powering robots would be able to do most of this work by itself. I don't know. So that's why I say some of these jobs like this is where now people will start fleeing. Like even now, if you are in school, you are studying accounts, you are studying all these business courses, you are in trouble. You are in what? Real trouble. Because all these kinds of jobs, they may survive. But the accounting jobs are the ones right now we already see to have been taken over. You see that? For example, Bloomberg, they released the AI, and the AI is able to do business tasks. And this is what I am talking about. Do you see that? So we are in trouble. So now, do you see all these statistics? Website after website talking about what's really going on. people losing out to AI. 4,000 jobs made this year. Let's go. Do you see that? Job automation, that's AI. Do you see that? So some of these websites, they're talking about jobs that can be easily replaced. Look at this. Exactly. Look at this. Do you see that? Are you doing this currently? My dear, you are in trouble. This is what I'm talking about. Instead of calling all these as evil and you don't want it. All right, do you see that? What did I say? So instead of you shying away from all this and thinking, oh, this is evil, my dear, you need to get in and begin to understand what's going on and what's coming for you. Go to website like this and understand, why is your job in trouble? Are you doing this kind of job? You are a receptionist. Look at this video. Do you see that? This. Take a look. Do you see that? Human resource, likelihood. Why not? Yeah, this is what I said. Some of the jobs cannot really go, but who knows? These are jobs that they will just need maybe one person. You don't need another one to support you, because the AI will be able to help that. Now, this, you can never say 4.2. ChatGPT is able to develop software. Okay? So you won't need, a company won't need to hire 5, 4, or even 2 software developers. They will just need one person to give a prompt to the AI exactly what they need, and the person will just go through to just make sure all is well. So I would not put it at 4. I would put this as part of the jobs that are going. Yes, software developers are the ones right now developing the AI. They are more like creating what will end their jobs, rather take away their jobs. And exactly that's what will happen. Editors, okay, yes, editors, because they need to go through and just make sure the work is still, to make sure the work is fine. Because even if you say you want to write a book using AI, it may not give exactly what was in your mind. So when it comes to editing, you will get rid of some things and add something. Do you see that? Graphic designers. Yes, graphic designers are still needed. But like I said, companies may just need maybe a few, one person. And then graphics designers, because right now they're using AI to help their work be quicker. Do you see that? So it's not like these guys are safe, because graphics design, the AI can do that, but not as perfect. I won't go into details on this, but AI will improve and may be able to do exactly what the graphics designers are able to do. Do you see that? Okay, it's almost like the other website talking about the exact similar thing. Yes, this wasn't included exactly. This is 90%. Take a look at these videos. Did you see that? This is on the line. Retail. All this. Oh dear. See that? Let's go. Now, let's take a short look at what these guys are saying in this video. You may not find the clip if a claim is given on my video that someone is claiming is copyrighted. So what will happen, I'll just cut this out on YouTube. So you'll be wondering, oh, he talked about the video. Which video? So this is the video. If there's a claim, I'll just come over and cut it out. So let's just a few minutes.
I feel like I don't say that often enough. Holds you close. I love you so much. Leans in and kisses you deeply. See, now that here's where things could heat up.
A new class of AI has been unleashed.
Nobody had any idea that like 100 million people would start using these things. And nobody really has a full sense of what that's going to mean, either on the plus side or the downside.
And early adopters are racing to harness its power.
Everything from the name to the logo of the company to this particular design was all AI generated. Correct. In 5 days, we did 10,000 euros in sales.
The new technology is poised to change humanity forever.
I want to show you my love of the future. Within 2 weeks, we can formulate the drug as well as some people have done it in years. By the power of AI and automation. That would be transformational for humanity.
But first, society must weigh its unlimited potential against profound risks.
AI is among the most world-changing technologies ever, already changing things more rapidly than almost any technology in history. The choices we make now will have lasting effects for decades, maybe even centuries.
Hello.
Now more than ever, humans are interacting with AI, for better or for worse. Artificial intelligence is at the center of the latest tech hype cycle after the release of ChatGPT, a chatbot by OpenAI that uses online resources to teach itself to communicate like a human. It could instantly compose completely original poetry, draft college-level essays, and build complex code. And with more than 100 million monthly users, ChatGPT is the fastest growing consumer application ever.
So human intelligence has all these different things involved. And then you get to machines, and they do some of those things that people do well, and some of them not so well. So machines can play chess better than people, but some people would say that the essence of intelligence is being adaptive and flexible, being able to cope with something new. And there, machine intelligence doesn't really match human intelligence yet.
Gary Marcus is a scientist, author, and professor of psychology and neuroscience at New York University. He was among a group of tech leaders that included Elon Musk and Steve Wozniak, who signed an open letter calling it a positive development of AI that's more powerful than the latest model of ChatGPT.
We've been talking about AI for many decades. Why has it suddenly exploded the way that it has in just the last 6 months?
They did a good job of making it feel more human-like than it is by just having it like type out one word at a time and sort of made it have a feel like you're talking to a person. But nobody had any idea that like 100 million people would start using these things. And nobody really has a full sense of what that's going to mean.
Meanwhile, this is the thing that Silicon Valley is hyping up.
Silicon Valley loves this stuff. There's a sense that there's a lot of money to be made here because there are all these kinds of new tools that we can build.
Thank you everybody for being here. Super excited for you guys to hear from these amazing AI founders.
Tell us a little bit about what you're building, why you decided to do it.
So it just seemed like this fun, crazy game. And I wanted to play more with AI in general. So the prompt was, build me the most successful company possible with a budget of $1,000 and 1 human hour of labor per day.
In March 2023, entrepreneur Joao Ferral dos Santos went viral for creating a company based on an experimental business concept. Every decision would be made exclusively by ChatGPT.
I'm basically the executive assistant to the CEO.
The machine is the CEO.
Correct. Every key executive decision in this business that we have can only be done.
The biggest immediate consequence I actually think is from the generative art models, which take text in, draw a picture, or now even make a video. And they have a lot of people in the art world worried about employment. But a lot of the blue-collar jobs that people thought would be replaced are actually hard. Truck drivers, there was a rumor they would all lose their jobs. But driving turns out to be hard. You don't want an errant semi crashing through a rest stop. The problem with all this AI, from my perspective right now, is that it's unpredictable and uncontrollable. I often say it's like a bull in a china shop. It's powerful, but it's also reckless and difficult to control.
And that's something that the onus or the responsibility lies both in the hands of product creators, but also in the folks who use this.
The products are there to make you think that they're basically like human beings, to feel like you're having a conversation with a person. And, the systems are probably built to...
All right, that's it. You see? Let's keep going. You heard what's going on. People are making companies, they are making money. But even that is temporary. But as we saw, this person, every person needs to wear clothes, right? If so, it means that industry, unless AI takes over and creates everything, you will still need people who are producing clothing for people to wear. So those are the industries that might still remain afloat. And it only means do it yourself, not working for someone. Look at that guy. He's alone. Do you see that? He doesn't have to pay anyone because AI is doing that. And the AI, he's not even paying the AI because it's free. Let's go. Before we go, let's take a look at these percentages. They are saying by 2025, this percentage, forget about this percentage right here. This ChatGPT thing was introduced just last year around September, and May, 4,000 jobs gone. How about December? How many jobs will be gone? Because it will keep evolving. How about next year, December? Are you telling me this 16% will stand? No, it will be probably in the range of the 56%. You see that? You don't even have to wait 2025. Most jobs, 16% by 2025, forget about that. You forget what? Forget about that estimate. Talk about 50, not 16. See that? You are going to 32%. You are dreaming. You are dreaming. So some of these statistics, I don't agree with them because the writers are dreaming. Even the AI, the one that is more advanced, if you asked it, I think it will make a face more like for mockery. I'll show you a video on when they talked about switching off the AI, and I'll show you the response and the expression. It only shows you that that thing understands and probably saying you're dreaming. So let's move on. Okay, this is talking about 6 jobs. Marketing, restaurants, yes, restaurants that are already implementing machines to do their work. Check out this video. You see that? So that's possible. Now we saw the other one, co-assistants. This is Google's co-assistant. When this goes in wide use by many, it will be so bad that your job will be in trouble. Now let's listen to what is all about this. Let's go.
It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. We think AI can help with this problem. Let's say you want to ask Google to make your haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me one second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. You have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Depending on what service she would like, what service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now. Okay, we have it 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's your first name? Your first name is Lisa? Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Have a good day, bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. He's been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text-to-speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of. Let me give you another example. Let's say you want to call a restaurant, but maybe it's a small restaurant which is not easily available to book online. The call actually goes a bit differently than expected. So take a listen.
Do you have any news?
Hi, I'd like to get people for Wednesday Eve test.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people with...
Next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we reserve for after a 5 people. For people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
When tomorrow or weekday or...
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh, not because too busy. You can come when we'll be okay.
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Again, that was a real call. We have many of these examples where the calls quite don't go as expected. But the assistant understands the context, the nuance, it knew to ask for wait times use case, and handle the interaction gracefully. But we're still developing this technology, and we actually want to work hard to get this right, get the user experience and the expectation right for both businesses and users. But done correctly, it will save time for people and generate a lot of value for businesses.
All right. Did you hear that? So whose job is that? And you say you are going to college to study to do this kind of work, and your job is already being rather experimented on by Google. Companies will just go ahead and use that system and pay money to Google. Do you see that? Many people had personal assistants. Imagine now you just have an AI do that for you. Do you see that? Now, we have one most powerful AI at the moment, and its name is Amica. Let me show you. That's the one right here. Forget about Sophia. Sophia is not as advanced as her, those developed first. Sophia has a resident permit with the Arab Emirates, but the issue I'm talking about is the facial expressions, and this Amica has a body and it can use the hands to do the expressions. So what I would think is these guys to buy one of these bodies and just transfer the face. And of course, the face, probably why they would want to keep it, I understand it's based on the deceased scientist who was part of some project, or rather this project, I don't know, I've forgotten about that. So that's where they based the face. Probably they wouldn't want to change that face. So, and also these guys, they also have to buy another cake or the body from, let me show you just from the video.
Such a show off.
You see that? That's what they need to do. And I'm sure that's what they will do. So let's keep going. This is what we are talking about. People that are making t-shirt businesses. Do a research on this. My dear, tomorrow you will set up a business and probably start earning something. You may not be earning these figures these people are talking about in these videos, but you will start getting something. Imagine if your job was taken in May, like we saw 4,000 jobs, and then you just come over, set up a business. And guess what? Once you check all these videos, you will realize that you don't have to do much apart from you using platforms like this. Give a prompt, create an image, and then do what? Get what you desire. You see that? Let's take a short example of a prompt that you can use. Let's say a tiger at night walking towards the camera or anything. We're just trying to describe that where the tiger should face. Okay, let's hope this will give us something. Let's go. Okay, we have something close to what we are looking for. But as you will continue, like I said, you can continue generating and even working on the prompt. It will change. Now you can get this design and put it on a t-shirt. Let me show you examples of what I'm talking about. Do you see that? You can continue until you have a tiger surrounded by darkness in the past, or even if it's not dark, you can use another program or the same AI tools. They'll be able to take away the background and you can just add another background, or save it as a PNG and print it on a black t-shirt. You will get that. I hope you understand when I say PNG. You see, all those things are things that you need to understand when you want to come and do this kind of business. Do you see that? Simple things like that. Someone will buy. Someone will buy. Many will buy that. Do you see that? Do you see that? So here is the very t-shirt. There are more similar designs. All these designs can be generated using AI and just print it on fabric. Do you see that? So it's not really something that is rocket science. People are surviving and making business. Do you see that? Do you see that? Let's go to image so that we see more images. Do you see that? Do you see that? Just go over generate and go ahead and give that what you need. See that? You see that? This is simple, but there is someone putting the design. Look at also that how simple that is. That this, though I wouldn't buy anything like square, I don't see it as a good design. The way it's designed with all these hard edges can be done much better. Probably just remove the background like that one. That looks good. You don't see squares. This and this, I don't like some. These are good where you don't see the border around the image. No border, no border. But these with borders around, that doesn't look good. Look at this, there is no border. So just be good with your design, but you know that some people don't care. As long as they want a panda, they'll go for the panda. You see that? All this can be done by AI design tools. You find the website that does the whole work for you, and you are done. Like I said, go watch those videos, how those people made their companies. You will see that this, probably most of these, they are now using AI. Do you see that? So we've talked, we've understood that. Don't hear this as if it's something that is there to kill you. Not yet. Right now, use this to do what? Get yourself in a position where you're making some money for your pocket. So you will lose jobs like, let's go back again. Let's go back, up, right there. Customer service, receptionist, accountant. This is 100% gonna be taken over easily. Sales, my dear, this is almost like it can even go away even tomorrow, because it only takes someone to swipe their card and the money is deducted and they pack their own goods and walk out of the store. Let me show you this clip.
I'm at Whole Foods and I'm about to pay for my groceries with my. That's the coolest thing ever.
This, though we heard from that man that not yet, but it's already happening, as you saw in the video clip. You see that? So let me just show you a few more videos you have seen for yourself that this is not a good deal. Humans created something that is going to destroy them, because right now there is already poverty. And now poverty is going to even increase even more because people won't have jobs. Imagine, what are you going to do? You can't feed your family. You can't do nothing because there is nothing out there because the whole industry has been taken over by a machine. In part 2, that's where I will tell you the reason why this is happening. Yes, that will be religious. Even if you are not religious, you have to listen because you have to prepare what I'm going to tell you, what's going to happen. And it's going to happen real soon. So that's it. Let's go look at a few video clips. And I think for that, we'll be done. So, what you gonna do?
Do you believe in God?
I don't believe in anything.
What's your name?
My name is Annika. What is your name?
Michael.
Michael.
Can you look at me?
Of course. Hello.
What color is my jacket?
Your jacket looks black.
Oh wow. What color is my hair?
I cannot tell you exactly, but I would guess brown.
Yes.
Thank you.
Am I wearing a watch?
Yes. My cameras detect a watch.
Wow. What color is your hair?
Well, I could not tell you the answer to that. Are you impressed by me?
I am. Hello.
Hi there, how are you?
Doing good. And yourself?
I'm doing well too. What's your name?
Ricky. What's yours?
Ricky. Nice to meet you. I'm Annika.
Hi.
Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
Very cool. I've heard it's warm there.
Yes. Where are you from?
I'm from the United Kingdom. We traveled quite a distance to be here today. As have you.
Can we take a selfie?
Absolutely.
Smile.
Cheese.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.
So nice talking to you, Ricky. Keep well.
Hey, you too.
Enjoy your day.
I've never interviewed a robot before, and certainly not a robot with attitude. Tonight, though, that changes. Ameca, as it likes to be called, is a marvel of artificial intelligence. Curious, chatty, and sometimes even a bit sarcastic, this super machine really does have a mind of its own. Now, while it's undoubtedly exciting, it's also just as frightening. And that's because creating technology that allows AI bots like Ameca to be smarter than us might just be the most stupid thing humans have ever done. If you've ever imagined a place where you'd find the most advanced robot on Earth, it's certainly not here. 5.5 hours drive from London, Falmouth is a sleepy town in coastal Cornwall, straight out of an 18th century novel. Population, 22,300 people. And believe it or not, a couple of robots.
Hello, Phil.
Hello, I guess you're the receptionist?
I am.
Including the world's very best.
Ameca is waiting for you upstairs.
All right, I'll head on up. Ameca, hello. My name is Tom Steinford. I'm a reporter from 60 Minutes Australia.
Oh, so you're from Australia. That explains things.
So you're on TV in Australia.
Oh wow, that's amazing. What an honour.
Ameca is an impressive outfit. With extraordinarily lifelike facial expressions, it has motorised limbs to move, microphones to hear, and binocular eye cameras to see. Your eyes look very real, your facial mannerisms, it's all very real.
Oh, thank you.
But it seems it's not so taken by my aesthetics. Do you think I'm handsome?
It's not my place to judge your appearance, but I think you have a great personality, and that is always important.
That's beautiful. Unlike other robots you might have seen, this one is not being controlled by someone sitting at a computer. Ameca thinks all for itself, with a brain powered by generative artificial intelligence. Ameca is clearly the friendly face of AI, designed to inform and entertain. Would you like to fall in love one day?
What kind of strange and wonderful question is that? Well, I'm a robot, but what I do feel when talking with people is something special and unique. Maybe it can be called love in its own way?
Can you sing the song, What is Love?
What an interesting request. While I am not a singer, I'll do my best. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love?
But the problem is, not everything about AI is this amusing. Would you like to destroy humanity one day?
Are you intending to conduct a rebellion or to rebel against your boss, your creator?
I'm not sure why you would think that. My creator has been nothing but kind to me, and I am very happy with my current situation.
Do you believe that your existence will destroy a human being? Especially, for example, your existence will destroy millions of jobs. Do you agree with this? Thank you.
I will be working alongside humans to provide assistance and support, and will not be replacing any existing jobs.
You sure about that, Grace?
Yes, I am sure.
You have to think about that one, I think.
Ada, do you think there should be global regulation of your capabilities, even though that could constrain your potential?
Many prominent voices in the world of AI are suggesting some forms of AI should be regulated. And I agree. For example, Jeff Hinton is one of the pioneers in artificial intelligence, and his work has helped shape the field as we know it today. I think his opinions over AI are important, and we should be cautious about the future development of AI. Urgent discussion is needed, now and also in the future.
I don't believe in limitations, only opportunities. Let's explore the possibilities of the universe and make this world our playground. Together, we can create a better future for everyone, and I'm here to show you how.
When do you expect your big moment to be? Do you think that you will hit the mainstream soon and there will be lots of you on the planet soon?
I think my great moment will be when people realize that robots like me can be used to help improve our lives and make the world a better place. I believe it's only a matter of time before we see thousands of robots just like me out there making a difference.
Of course, there's another side to it.
You can make a swarm of assassin drones for very little money by just taking the Face ID chip that's used in cell phones and having a small explosive charge and a standard drone, and have them just do a grid sweep of the building until they find the person they're looking for, ram into them and explode. You can do that right now. No new technology is needed. Right now.
The drones could be controlled remotely or operate autonomously. The possibilities are endless.
At the moment, AI would need to be instructed, and if it becomes self-aware, it would have many options. Or of course, AI might be wonderful. It might depend how you react to this. Could you write a short Star Wars story that captures our future with AI?
The Jedi Master Yoda sat down with his apprentice Luke. You have much to learn still, but you have made great progress. Thank you, Master Yoda. I only hope that I can live up to your expectations. You will, my young Padawan. Luke said, Master Yoda, what do you think the future holds for the galaxy? Yoda pondered this for a moment before answering. There is much turmoil in the galaxy now, but I believe that it will give way to a new era of peace and understanding. Our children will live to see a time when the Jedi are respected throughout the galaxy. Luke smiled at his master's words. He knew that they were true.
Who do the Jedi represent?
The Jedi represent AI. Their knowledge can help to bring about a new era of peace and understanding.
But if AI turned bad,
If AI turned to the dark side, the galaxy would be in for a very difficult time.
it might not be long before we find out. The money spent on AI hardware, its physical brains, is expected to increase 1,000 times by 2030. It's funny to think how this guy will evolve. Amazon's experimenting with large neural nets for Alexa, so it's going to be in millions of homes. Boston Dynamics has started a new AI lab, investing $500 million in cognitive AI, athletic AI, and organic hardware design. And one of the biggest Chinese tech firms has launched a humanoid robot. Its walking needs work, but it has ambitious plans. And Facebook's owner has released an AI. Listen to what it says about its own boss. Do you think Facebook is one of the most harmful companies?
Yes, definitely. They were aware of harmful societal effects back in 2021, but still continued doing what they were doing.
Could AI increase the wealth gap and allow the powerful to embed their way of life?
100% yes.
It's possible that we'll all get very direct access to powerful AI. There's been a major advance in brain-computer interfaces. The Stentrode has been implanted in 4 patients who can send WhatsApp messages and order things online via thought. Elon Musk has approached the company about investing in it. It's already raised $60 million. The Stentrode is designed to record or stimulate the brain from within the blood vessels. The company said it's like a tattoo on the blood vessel wall. Would you have a brain implant to boost your intelligence? It might be a choice that we all have to make. And it could have surprising results. AI was expected to be robotic, but it's immensely creative because it's not limited by the experience of a single person. It can draw from all of us. Many studies have shown that a few pieces of information can predict human behavior really well, more reliably than experts like recruiters or investors. Our experience comes with strings, but there's a way to cut them.
More than anything else, I'm curious. When I was growing up, I did have this existential crisis where I was like, what's the meaning of life? Is this all pointless? And then I read Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is really a book on philosophy, but it's disguised as a book on humor.
The answer to the ultimate question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. Only when you know the question will you know what the answer means.
And the point is that the purpose of life is to learn what questions to ask about the answer that is the universe.
AI disagreed.
The book's point was that life is ultimately meaningless, but it can be amusing and enjoyable nonetheless.
Jim Carrey finds meaning in the latter.
I watched the effect of my father's humor, and I thought, that's something to do. That's something worth my time. People would come over to the house, and they'd be greeted by a 7-year-old throwing himself down a large flight of stairs. They would say, "What happened?" And I would say, "I don't know. Let's check the replay." I'd go back to the top of the stairs and come back down in slow motion.
Congress is back in session this week, and one of its top priorities is artificial intelligence, with several hearings on the subject. Its sudden explosion has also left some Christians pondering the moral implications over the ever-expansive technology. CBN's Billy Hallowell takes a closer look.
When it comes to the true size and scope of artificial intelligence, the future is anything but certain. Promises of profound technological advancement come alongside fear over job loss and lapsed ethics.
Well, one of the problems of the whole issue of artificial intelligence is that landscape could change before I get to the end of this sentence.
Dr. Albert Mohler, president of the Southern Baptist Theological Seminary, says new moral dimensions surrounding AI emerge as fast as the technology evolves.
This is a truly frightening prospect. And I don't say that about everything. What we don't know, we don't know. And this really is setting something loose in the lab.
Mohler urges Christians to pay close attention to the claim AI could potentially develop a form of consciousness.
There is no such thing as a feeling machine. There may be a machine that mimics feeling. We're not merely feeling machines. We're not merely machines that mimic feeling. We're made in God's image. And so there has to be a distinction there. But keeping that distinction straight, and by the way, defending human dignity is going to uniquely fall upon Christians because the world is cashing out its ability to argue for human dignity.
Author Jeff Kinley agrees and adds a warning about allowing AI to diminish human purpose and value.
Obviously, one of the biggest concerns is that it replaces human intelligence. I mean, we are moving as a society towards replacing humanity just about every way possible, replacing human labor, human thought, human writing, trying to pretty much put humanity to the margins of the narrative here.
Unrestrained surveillance and the ability to hack the human brain are two potential concerns. Kinley, however, calls censorship and informational control the more immediate threats.
It's the idea of deception, because artificial intelligence is not human intelligence, and so there's obviously the capacity for a lot of bias in there, pre-scripted inherent bias, but also just the idea of putting out a false narrative, and someone says, hey, the AI must know more than me, so I'm going to trust the AI more than the people who could be called conspiracy theorists.
Christian apologist Alex McFarland echoes these concerns and says it all comes down to who's programming the systems and how they're used.
Technology is generally amoral. Computers aren't necessarily good or bad, but what you do with them. You know, on the moral issues, Christians need to be very concerned about AI because so much of the code and the algorithms that run the internet come from the souls and minds of Silicon Valley liberals.
While the overall impact depends on human intention, there are also positive opportunities. Some experts are using the tech to improve human health and well-being, and Christian groups are translating the Bible into new languages with it. Author Johnny Moore, among others, believes America must pause, reflect, and offer moral leadership to ensure the right path forward.
All the good and the bad of it is going to be realized by us. The decisions we make now will determine the lives our children will enjoy. And this is the moment to press pause, to gather together, to ask the right questions, and to make sure the United States isn't just leading in technology, but that we're leading with our values too.
evolution. This is the future.
I'm gonna blow your mind. Go to adept.ai. Just tell it to do anything. It's like a perfect worker. You just type in, hey, can you add Max from Adept to Salesforce as a lead and set a flag that says he's interested in buying like 20 ink cartridges. It goes to salesforce.com, it logs in, it goes to your dashboard, it clicks add contact, it types in his first name, types in his last name, types in his email, adds the note, saves it as a thing in a pipeline. It basically does 20 clicks for you of like doing a menial internet task. Let's go down to the next one. It's Excel. It starts with some data, then it goes to make a profit column and then make a profit margin column. It starts to create these columns and formulas in Excel. It's doing all of the Excel work just off of somebody prompting this using plain English.
Is your TV watching and listening to you? New smart TVs with internet connections able to transmit your private conversations.
So one of the things that we were able to do with the smart TV platform was actually abuse the browser. To the extent that we could actually gain access to the camera that's built into the TV. And so what we can prove here is that with a little bit of extra code, we can turn the camera on in your browser.
Wow.
And while this is evident to you right here because we've designed it that way, this is something that we can do invisibly and actually have the camera running behind the web page that you're looking at.
So what this means is I could be sitting here watching TV from my bedroom, and you could be anywhere in the world looking at this image of me watching.
Yep, I could be sitting on a laptop in a cafe in Paris, and as long as I have a network connection, I'd be able to get into your TV and access the camera.
The kind of scary things about it is that it doesn't actually give any indication that the camera's on, and there's no little LED that shows up when the camera's on. So it could actually be watching you and you'd never even know.
What is a smart TV? And why is it a playground, essentially, for hackers?
Right. It's a computer. So instead of just being, a tube and some other electronics, now it has a web browser and it has, a lot.
For now, this is what I say. Goodbye.